I told him not to do that. When I was given the news that I was going to be inducted this year into the International Tennis Hall of Fame, a feeling came over me that I'd never experienced. This was an honor not just for me, for my family, for my parents, but for my fellow Indians and my country who live around the world. My grateful thanks to the International Tennis Hall of Fame, the various committees, and my dear friend, Lakshman Charanjeeva, for starting the process. Elsie, thank you. It was this month in 1973 that I made my first visit to New England, to a little town in New Hampshire called Bretton Woods, to the Mount Washington Hotel to play a tour event with some of the greatest players in the game of that era. I ended up, after being down 8 match points, winning the tournament, beating along the way 2 of the greatest who've ever played the game, Rod Laver and Jimmy Connors. The following day, in the Boston Globe, the legendary Bud Collins wrote that it was India Day in New England. It is with great pride that I congratulate my fellow Indian and my dear friend, Leander Paes, who was in our BAT program in Chennai growing up, started by my dear friend Rajan Pillai and myself, guided by my mother in his tennis and his education and his religion. Leander, congratulations. And my dear friend Richard Evans, who wrote the only book on me and became a bestseller. Congratulations, Richard. I grew up in the city of Chennai on the southeastern coast of India. A very different India than it is today. Growing up with health issues at an early age, it became a real challenge to my parents to get me to be fairly normal. As my mother got me into tennis to overcome my health issues, she had 2 horrific accidents in her 30s. And now the real challenge began. These 2 ordinary people did extraordinary things with my life. They dreamed the impossible, flying blind, and set me on a journey that would get me here, to the ultimate honor in tennis. An impossible life story of a boy from 1950s Chennai. I miss my parents every day. But on a day like this, it's truly painful. They're watching from above, I know, with my mother saying, "I told you so." I would like to thank my first coach, Mr. T.A. Ramarao, who was also sick when he started coaching me and said he would make me India's #1 before he died, and he did it. He put the first racket into my hand. The great Pancho Gonzalez, who took me from being Asia's best to be able to compete with the world's best on the global stage. To the incredible Roy Emerson, who kept me on tour through the latter stages of my career for several more years. And my dear friend Gene Mallon, who coached me and the Indian team through our miraculous run to the Davis Cup final in 1987, only the second time in the history of Indian tennis in the Open era that India had ever been in a Davis Cup final. To all my dear friends from far and wide who have come here to spend this and share this evening with us, my grateful thanks. To my brother Anand, a big thank you to him. I could not have played as long as I did if it wasn't for him traveling with me. We won a lot of matches together. We lost a lot of matches together. But we enjoyed the world together. I'm delighted that my nephew Stephen is here, a new father, just 10 days ago. And my lovely daughter-in-law, Florence. Thank you, darling. My sons, Prakash and Vikram, the real jewels in our family, who, as they've grown up, they've helped me navigate through a changing world, who have unknowingly, perhaps, taught me to be a parent. They are the real blessing. To my Shamala, my wonderful and incredible wife of 41 years, I am truly grateful and thankful that we could share this miraculous journey together. You made the joy in our lives better than ever, and the pain in our life painless. Not to worry, we're just getting started. We're going to go the distance. To my fellow Indians in India and around the world, I can't thank you enough. You welcomed me into your homes, from the big cities to the small towns, and your growth was my growth, alongside India's growth. And you shared my joy and my sorrows with me. To everyone in this amazing country, I can only say, if your plans call for travel, come visit India. Come visit my India, so that we may show you the same wonderful warmth, hospitality, and generosity you showed to me when I came here 52 years ago. May the US and India continue their friendship and help unite a divided world. My dear friends, I am humbled and honored to join this incredible and exclusive group who have brought glory to our sport. Our sport has given me everything in life. It has taken me places I never thought I would go. It has allowed me to meet people I never thought I would meet. And it has given me more things than I could have possibly imagined. May it always be a part of our lives, and always bring families and communities and countries together. More than anything else, I'm happy to say India Day is back in New England. Thank you, and God bless you.